The happiest time was when I was moving on my own, and I started at university to pursue my dream of becoming a neuroscientist at the time. But then, as I was there, I kind of gradually realized that it wasn't what I wanted to do. And so it was actually VRChat that started it.
Really?
I started playing VRChat while I was at university. And then I started streaming it. And then I started streaming different games. And then I really enjoyed that, and I had so much fun with it. And I've always really enjoyed games, and I don't think I'm the only one, obviously, but
that's correct.
That made me pursue my dream of streaming instead.
What would you say is the happiest moment that you've had in your life so far?
Ooh, that is...
It's a hard question.
The first time I went to a big festival rave with 50,000 people there, and I just lost myself in the crowd and in the music. It's probably the happiest time of my life when I discovered that is my thing, and gave me an out and an outlet for everything. That's probably the happiest moment.
I think the happiest moment in my whole fucking life, even though it's a really shitty thing, kind of, but also a funny thing, was the night that I went to sleep and then woke up with a video with like 1 million views. Like, that blew my fucking mind.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Yeah, high five both of us. Congratulations, dude. That's a really good feeling.
It's a crazy amount now, but like that overnight thing just fucking blew my mind.
No kidding. That's like waking up on Christmas morning as a young kid, pretty much.
Yeah, and then I never slept again, so...
The happiest time in my life. That must have been when I met my godmother's dog for the first time.
Tell me the happiest moment in your life.
When I first got to see the ocean.
Yeah, I want to tell something. VRChat is the perfect game to play in virtual reality. Trust me, I like it.
The thing, the reason I strive to get it so bad is because I went to my friend's house, I tried it out, and all my anxiety and stuff went fucking gone. Like, I felt happy as can be.
That's awesome.
But whenever I don't have it on and I'm in real life, it's like I just can't. I can't stand it. Like, I freak out all the time. My anxiety turns to panic attacks and shit, so.
I got a story for you, and this has to do with what he was talking about. So what they're doing is they're taking VR experiences and using them for, like, as pain medication, basically.
Okay.
Because they've like done the research and all that stuff, and certain surroundings and things like that would help take away pains, and could even, like he said, how it helps him with his anxiety. It definitely has the power to do that.
It's fun to meet some people here because everyone is so cute and nice.
Definitely.
At least some people. Yeah, and there are some people who like memes and stuff. That's funny. So I like this place. My favorite thing is like that I can it feels so real, and I can be someone else in this costume and stuff. Like, I mean, in the avatar. It feels so real if you have VR, so you can see everything, and it's so cool.
How do you like it so far?
I bought the VRChat.
Yes.
It's fucking amazing. I knocked VR when it first got announced. I was like, VR is not gonna be a thing. Technology is not there yet. And even though it's not completely immersive, but it's immersive enough that if I touch right there, I can feel it on my actual arm. Like phantom touch, like...
Your brain makes those connections.
Yeah.
Oh, this one time, I got very, ill. I went to the doctor, and they said it was, viral. like they'll pass, but like 2 months later, it's still the same. It was like when I first started high school, my freshman year. I missed all of my freshman year because of it. So I went back to the doctor, and they still couldn't find what was wrong with me. And I was like, all right. And so they took me back, and they just started testing me for everything, and they still couldn't find anything. I'm like, all right. So I stayed in the hospital for a while. I think like at the end of the year of high school, they finally figured out what was wrong with me. Like my freshman year, because I didn't go.
Sure.
Like I completely missed it. Yeah, they finally figured out what was wrong with me. My tonsils had rot in the back of my throat.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, and all the like, what do you call it? Like illness or whatever. Like I just kept swallowing it down into my stomach, and it just made me feel sick.
Jeez.
And they said if I kept doing that, like I would probably die in a week. So I was just laying there on my deathbed for a while. Till finally they decided to, like, hey, it's your tonsils, let's get them out. It took them a while to get them out because, you know, they were just so rotted into my throat, like they were like attached. So it was like a 6-hour surgery of them trying to get out my tonsils and adenoids. And so finally they did it. And so I had to take therapy and I forgot what it was called. I don't know, it's really help you shit and stuff like that. Yeah, rehabilitation. But I'm all better now. Like, it fucked up my throat is why I sound like this.
You sound fine to me, but I'm glad to hear that you're all better. That sounds like it'd be pretty shitty to deal with.
Throughout, I'd say like sophomore year, I started getting really bad depression because I didn't feel like I was having any self-worth. And then I had to go to therapy. I went to therapy once for it. I've only been to therapy once because I felt like it was okay. So it was junior year. I was about 17 years old, and I think it actually marks a year, either this week or next week or some other time. I tried killing myself for like the first time. I was at college, and I went on top of a building, and I was thinking about jumping, and then my friend pulled me aside. I tried twice, and he was just talked to me, and it was pretty rough that time too because I didn't really have anybody that understood, and having somebody understanding was helping. So after a while, I tried fixing myself. I tried fixing my personality, and it took a long time. It took about like a year for me to actually like not be so depressed. And I gotta say that I discovered this game, which helped completely because, you know, I found out a really good benefit, which was like people online, but like I couldn't like go with anywhere. Like I missed quite a bit of high school because of it. I'm surprised I'm a senior now, but one thing, I guess like a good thing I learned from all of this was that there are good people in this world that care about others, and ever since I've never been suicidal before, and you know, if it wasn't for like this person over here, Fuzzy, and if it wasn't for all my other friends, you know, I wouldn't be where I am today. I probably would be probably dead. So, you know, thanks to them, I'm where I'm at today. You know,
well,
I'm pretty happy with it. There are times, I will not lie, there are times where, you know, it's a little bit down, but, you know, always appreciated.
Advice that I would have would be, don't let other things make yourself you. Don't let outside things affect you. Like something going on, like say at school, or something's up, like with a friend or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like girlfriend just left you. Don't let that get you down. Just be you. Don't let it change you.
Is there any advice you would offer to anybody that would potentially watch this documentary?
I'll tell them to to like never stop believing in your dreams, no matter how corny they sound.
Is there any advice you would offer to anybody that is potentially going to watch this?
Yes, actually, I do this quite a lot. I run around and like talk to people on this website or fucking game or whatever you even want to call it at this point.
Awesome.
Best piece of advice I can give is stay true to who you are. Don't ever change yourself for anybody. I don't care if Obama came at you and was just like, hey, stop that. Don't fucking do that, all right? You got to stick true to who you are, to yourself. Don't change yourself for no pussy. Don't change yourself for no dick. Pardon the language. If you are true to yourself and what you're doing is not harming people, like unless you're punching people in the face, like if that's just your Tourette, like
Can't have that.
like, that's what we got to work on. But if you have something in yourself and you believe that you are right, if you're gay, if you're straight, if you just like the color pink, I don't give a shit. Stay true to who you are and don't chase nobody who is not going to be happy for you being yourself.
I got rocked.